mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. Barriers to trans-dimensional travel. R. Lutis, 1889. This is the text that confronts you upon opening up the box for BioShock Infinite, a game that can only be described as awe-inspiring. And the day has come. It's finally here. The day is upon us when the game that you play is the game that you will compare all others to in the future. There's just nothing like it. Nothing at all. There's no comparison at all at the moment. This game is so good that my jaw was dropped 90% of the game. And then the rest of it was speculation on what would happen next. I mean, there's just so much that happens. It's just amazing. It's amazing. After finishing the game, I just kind of sat there, pondering what I had just witnessed, and the revelations continue to come to you 20, 30, 40 minutes after having stopped playing the game. You sit down and you're like, oh my God, no way. I can't believe I missed that part. How did I not get that? Am I blind? It was there the whole time. There's just so much to the story that is just brilliant. Utter brilliance. It's indescribable. I've never played anything like this, and I don't think I ever will. I immediately, after finishing the game, started to play it again, and I have never done that before. Never. You can't get enough. You just can't, and it's just so good. It's so good. You have to buy this game. If there's one game that you're going to buy and then never buy a game ever again, make this one be it. This just blows everything out of the water. There's nothing that comes close. I've never played anything like this in my life. Like I said, I was just in awe the entire game. I was just in awe of the glory that I was witnessing. I mean, your first step into Colombia, seeing the buildings flying, the beautiful scenery, the beautiful music that's playing. It takes your breath away. It just literally takes your breath away. I couldn't believe it. The very first door you open into Colombia, and you actually see it for what it is, and it is a masterpiece. This is one of those games where I wish there wasn't combat. I wish I could just walk around and marvel at the spectacle that is the scenery. It's just so beautiful. But it's not just beautiful. There's more to it than that, which is what makes it one of the best games I've ever played. This has everything in it. It lacks nothing. It's just so good. Any score less than 10 out of 10 would be an abomination. Just an utter rape of the system to call this thing less than the best. Because that's what it is. Plain and simple. It is the best. I mean, the images still haunt me. The music's still in my head. The song God Only Knows playing over and over and over in my head. It's just so beautiful. The presentation is phenomenal. And don't even get me started about how good the story is. It's just so good. It is so compelling. So I'll start off I'll just talk about Elizabeth. She's one of the best AI characters I've ever come in contact with in a game. You and her development as a character is just so jaw-dropping. I mean, the first time you meet her, she's this innocent young woman knowing nothing except the cage that she's been living in. And you watch her develop from a character that flicks you a coin every now and then, giving you a little more change in your pocket, to a character that takes total control of the situation, throwing you weapons filled with ammo and salts so you can use your vigors and health so you don't die. All while not having to protect her. Thank God for that. The character development of Booker DeWitt is also excellent. I mean, you never see what happens to him coming. It's always something just fresh and brand new. Zachary Hale Comstock is also a brilliant character. You don't see him much, but just everything, the whole world is his. And you feel that. You feel how they worship this prophet. You and just have just unbridled love for him. And Lady Comstock, a character that is frightening and beautiful at the same time. And Daisy is another great character that you'll never see anything like it in any other game. Never. It's just so good. So good. That's all I can really say, is that it's just so good. You have to play it. You just have to. I mean, I'm still going over it in my head, the ending. Just, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the ending at all. It was just so phenomenal. And the whole game, I was thinking, oh my God, how could this end? How are they going to end this? I have no idea. And I kept coming up with ideas like, oh, maybe this will happen. Maybe this will happen. And it takes you in a totally different direction than you could ever imagine. There's just no way anybody could predict this ending. No way. It was just so phenomenal. The twins, the Latisse twins, are just a great depiction of quantum physics. They go through, basically, it's I wouldn't exactly call it a running joke, but it's a theme is quantum mechanics and quantum physics. And for anybody who's into that stuff, it's just, it tickles you. It really does. And the whole game, the ending just brought the whole thing together, and it finally makes sense. Everything just makes so much sense. And it's so tragic. The whole thing is just so tragic and beautiful. And it has to be played. You just have to buy this game. I don't care what you have to do. You have to go out and buy this game. There's nothing else I can say. Play this game. It will blow you away.